Amazing.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Hey, it's the Queen of Southtown.
There you
Hey,
go.
Lily, come on.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, the Shin Black, and welcome to the second episode of The Black Room. And if you can't tell by the title or the thumbnail or whatever, this one we will be, and yeah, I do say it we, because I'll tell y'all who those two are later, okay? But right now, yeah, exactly. You that laugh should tell you something. But yeah, basically, later on we will be reviewing the first actual Fatal Fury movie, or they called them OVAs. Some people say OAV. Like I still don't know what people call them, but for me, it's always been OVA. So yeah, the first OVA of the Fatal Fury trilogy, you know, and so I ain't gonna waste no more time. My guests are the following. I'll let them tell you who they are. So let's start with you there, sir. Sir?
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Mighty Quinn, but AKA Quinn. You guys can call me Quinn. Nice to see you. Nice to see you all.
And for those guys that are familiar with the rest of my, I'm sorry to cut you off there, sir. I'll let you go too.
Oh shit, my bad. Hello everyone. My name is Sethic online. Call me Seth. And yeah, go ahead, Shin. Proceed.
All right. Well, short and sweet. So yeah, guys, you guys, people that are familiar with my channel on my YouTube gaming videos, y'all may see them occasionally inside my comments. But yeah, so I got them on here to, you know, talk about the first Fatal Fury OAV. Notice I said OAV when I always say OVA. Anyways, I ain't gonna waste no time because it's damn near midnight, and I'm pretty sure we all got work tomorrow. So I'll try to get, you know, the little follow-up stuff, you know, wrapped away real quick. Well, with some questions for y'all too, since you guys are guests on my podcast here. I got 2 questions for you, and one last question around at the end of the movie review. So let's just get into some foreplay, shall we? Pause.
Yes,
foreplay. Getting freaky.
Hey, listen. Not as freaky as Terry and that girl got inside their locker room. More on that later.
30 seconds. Oh yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. So my first question for y'all too is, what do you guys know of Fatal Fury?
All right, Seth, do you want to go first?
Sure, man.
Okay.
All right, so the first time I ever heard of Fatal Fury, was actually Smash. You know, when they revealed Harry, and they thought they were gonna put Iori in, which I was rooting for. That's the first time I heard of it. But then, you know, I started watching Shin's videos a bit, and, you know, I started getting more, you know, well-versed in there, you know, and even played one of the games, what's it called? The one with the girls, you know, for, you know, no particular reason, you know, it's a little interesting.
Fatal Fury, the one with the girls.
Yeah, or Heroines, there we go, that's what it's called.
Tell me the name of the game.
It's called, oh my god, did I just say that? I meant SNK Heroines.
SNK Heroines.
Heroines, bro.
That's what it's called, right? Am I tripping or?
Listen, I'm just gonna let him rock with that. Future me, just work on this video. Just add the picture of the game, like right here. All right.
Yeah, I didn't play it because I was like a gooner or anything. You know, I just played it because, you know, it looked kind of interesting and, you know, a little community game we could all play, you know. So, yeah, that's where, you know, I found out, you know, Fatal, you know, Fury and King of Fighters, all that stuff.
And you found it all through that gooner game, huh?
No. That was after I found the channel.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then yeah, man, you know, the Boss Syndrome videos, you know, pretty entertaining. Omega Rugel, that one is probably my favorite one. But yeah, man, that's where I found out what Fatal Fury was.
You saying it wrong on purpose, nigga. Like,
I swear to God, I'm not, bro.
Yeah, he is.
yeah, you saying it wrong on purpose.
The mix of Fatal Fury.
All right. Well, thank you for that enlightening question, there, Seth.
Of course,
Also,
man. Yeah.
Also, the fanboy in me just have to correct you on something. It's SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy.
Oh, okay. You know. Yeah,
You should
yeah.
also tell them, since that you're not a gooner or nothing, right? You should tell them who was your favorite character in that game.
My favorite character was the one I made was that was she like Brazilian or something? I don't know. She did like a lot of flips and shit.
Amazing,
guys.
It's like
guy. I played him in the game. He didn't use the Brazilian. We know who the Brazilian is, but he didn't use that person.
Or I don't know. She was tan, right? No, it's her, and then I think what was her name, like Lin Wow, something like that.
But Lu Wong.
Lu Wong, close enough. Yeah, you know.
Also,
I mean,
the Brazilian you was talking about was a Chinese lady, by the way.
Wait, dead ass?
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah. You didn't actually use the Brazilian lady that had the toucan or whatever. You used Lu Wong and you used Mion. Like, she was the one that you always put in the business suit.
Oh no, I was talking about Zarina. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you actually did use the Brazilian, but I don't.
Yeah. That was.
I don't remember playing you when you was using her. Like, you always use Mion, like the Chinese lady. And
that was probably me because I used her.
Yeah, he loves China. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course the person with yellow fever is gonna. Oh my bad. I had y'all mixed up. Okay, so Zarina and Luong was your chicks.
Yeah, those are my two mains for real. Yeah.
Well, this is a very interesting question of what do you know about Fatal Fury? Let me tell you. We talking about it. Talking about SNK Heroes.
SNK.
Jesus Christ. All right. I mean, it's still. they still related because they still got Fatal Fury characters in there. It's all from the same company. So, all right. So good. Thank you for responding to that question. Quinn, how about you? What do you know of Fatal Fury?
Yeah. So, I guess this will be a kind of a history thing or kind of nostalgic thing for me.
All right.
Basically, how I got into Fatal Fury was I ended up looking at, or actually going to the arcade. I went to one of my local arcades, and at first I saw King of Fighters 2002. I think.
Okay.
In the arcade, and so I was like, okay, like this is actually like a pretty cool game.
Yeah.
And so I ended up using Joe, and I also used Terry, and I was like, okay, well, these are two cool characters. I learned like they're fighters. Then I kind of like just went online, and then I ended up seeing like, oh, okay, so there's this dude with a wolf like in the background. I'm like, okay, what's this? So I go in and check, and then I see Fatal Fury, and then I also look and see this girl with big knockers named B. Jeanette, and I was like, yeah, I like B. Jeanette. B. Jeanette's kind of my type. So
Snow Bunny mind control. Go on.
So who's the real gunner?
Hey man, you guys tell me. B. Jeanette's probably the best, or one of the best looking characters in King of Fighters. I'm sorry, Fatal Fury, at least.
I mean, but Fatal Fury as a series don't even have a lot of female characters to begin with, so yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. And you
Wait, how do you spell it again?
B, like B, and then dot Jeanette, like Jenet.
Oh, I see. My bad. I'm tweeting.
Okay. Brother, by the way, she's French. Oh, British or whatever. So you pronounce it like I'm a B Jeanette.
Oh yeah, B Jeanette.
Oh yeah, fucking Nina fan over here. Yeah.
Yes. And so, I mean, I'll be real. I really truly more on the Tekken side, so like I'm just more like that. If we were to go with all the games, but yeah, Fatal Fury. I mean, I've always known it. It's been a part of just like the fighting game community too. So yeah.
All right. You still need to play me some more in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, by the way.
You're right.
Yeah.
I do need to play.
And so in return, so you don't feel like you have to play a game I want to play, I will reinstall Tekken 8 and like we can make some more lobbies in that.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to get lined up punched by inertia again.
Quad spam.
You already know.
But anyways, we'll move on to the second question. Then we can move on to the review here. And
Sure.
my second question is, what is your guys' favorite video game movie and your worst video game movie and why? We'll start with you, Seth.
Honestly, I mean, that's kind of an easy question. A favorite video game movie has to be Sonic 3.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, video game movies usually are pretty ass. But I feel like Sonic 1 was decent. Sonic 2 was a little bit better. But I feel like Sonic 3 is where everything kind of came together. Because, I mean, the characters were pretty well written. The jokes, they hit most of the time. And the emotional parts actually hit, which surprised me, even though, you know, Shadow was the main focus. But yeah, I'll probably give that movie like an 8 or 8 out of 5, 8.5 out of 10, just because it's pretty good. And then my worst video game movie is probably ooh. Just start naming off some movies real quick so I can see which.
Okay, I got you. Mortal Kombat. Have you seen the Mortal Kombat movie?
Hey, now hold on. You can't sit here and diss the first Mortal Kombat live act. Wait a minute. So which one we talking about? The one in the 90s or that little new shit?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We'll say the new one was kind of.
Because the 90s Mortal Kombat, I would die on this hill. Those movies were so bad that they were good.
Yeah.
They were though. Those were like community type ones, yeah.
Dude, they had that. Those were the movies that they originated the memes, bro. Shang Tsung.
Yeah, for real. Your soul
is mine.
Your brother's soul is mine.
Yeah. Or that whole thing, I think it was either Sindel that said it. I think it was in the sequel or something where like Sindel and go, and you will die or something. Like she says it so damn terribly. It's like, oh man, this is terrible. But I need to keep watching.
You're alive. Too bad you will die.
Like it was the movie to where it was bad, but it was that good bad to where you can watch it and laugh at, you know. But yeah. But Seth, we didn't get on your worst movie though.
Oh yeah, it was fuck, I just had it. It's gotta be between maybe like Resident Evil or Borderlands. I think Borderlands is pretty ass.
Yeah, Borderlands. Borderlands is
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're. I mean, I don't even know Borderlands lore like that. But I mean, that movie was just like so fucking boring. It was trying hard to be funny and like unique.
Yeah.
But just like the actors just didn't act like they wanted to be there, dude. I mean,
they was collecting a paycheck.
Yeah, at that point, I mean, it's pretty ass.
Yeah. I will agree with you on that. Borderlands was just a really terrible movie. Like, it's not even so bad it's good. It's just so bad it's ass.
Yeah, because it's actually boring. Like,
it's just boring.
Crazy.
Like, yeah.
So,
I think that's solid. Quinn, so what is your favorite video game movie and what's your worst and why?
So obviously I gotta also agree with Seth. I think Sonic movie 3 was by far the best adapted video game movie. Again, they adapted all the characters, and I think they did even one of the characters better. They did Maria way better in the movie than the games, just because they gave Maria more of a personality instead of just a meme of dying. Yeah. And they also just really did Shadow's character good. I can even compare like just from SA2, like Sonic Adventure 2, to movie 3, and just like I know that Jeff Fowler really took in a lot of inspiration from the games and then like put in a little bit of his twist to make the character alive and more relatable for fans that haven't, kind of played the games or anything.
Right.
So I really, really enjoyed Sonic movie, and not to mention they had probably some of the best live action fighting scenes, like to this date. And that's I think that's just something that the video game like movie genre hasn't taken at least that far yet. So yeah, I thought that was amazing. Sonic Movie 3 is by far my favorite. Yeah.
But I think one thing that I really I hated about the movie for sure was that Maria's head didn't get blown off.
Hey, no way. You want to see this little kid's head just blown up. Yeah. And then I would say my least favorite video game movie of all time. Man, that's so tough because I'm honestly debating between the two. And it's either Uncharted, because Uncharted was freaking trash. Please don't go and watch that.
Don't support that shit.
I think that movie just like took a whole different inspiration from the characters, and I mean, like, I love Uncharted, so like just like kind of making Nathan Drake, like, no offense to Tom Holland, but like they just didn't they didn't feel like Nathan. They didn't feel like Sully. Like it was just the dynamic of what Uncharted is just wasn't there. And so it's between that and then what was the other movie? I'm not gonna say the Minecraft movie. I haven't seen it. It's trash. What was that other movie? Oh my gosh, I just had it in the top of my head. I don't want to say Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was like kind of It was kind of
Okay, but really, we're talking about the worst ones you've seen. So therefore, you put in that Mortal Kombat movie, whichever one you're talking about, in the same line as the Uncharted movie.
Yes, the new one, the one that came out in like 2021.
Named Cole.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the one that came out in like 2021. That was like awesome. I don't know. It's something with like the pacing. The pacing was just absolute garbage. And I feel like the fight scenes were very limited.
I never seen it, so.
Yeah, the fight scenes were like kind of very limited.
Okay.
I mean, like they had some good fatalities, but it was okay. It wasn't. You know what? Let's just say Uncharted. Uncharted was like my least favorite. Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, now let me see. I had to write it down because I didn't want to mess it up because I watched it so many times, but it's like I still get the name of it wrong. And it is called Fatal Fury, Legend of the Hungry Wolf. All right. That's the full name of the movie here, or should I say OVA that we watched here. Yeah, it's called Fatal Fury, The Legend of the Hungry Wolf. Indeed. Yeah, and it's an OVA from 1992. Yeah, before you guys was even born. So hey.
New people,
Yeah. Before you people were born. That means you. Okay. But yeah, but I do have to say something here, though, right? For this favorite fruit, for the longest, I thought Masami Obari directed this movie. For the longest, I thought he directed this movie because I don't know if you guys know about your directors when it comes to your anime stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but Masami Obari is known for a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, like, whole bunch of stuff, but what it is that I thought that he directed this movie because as you know, Masami Obari has his own character design and art that is very distinct. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? His stuff is very distinct. Like, when you look at it, Masami Obari worked on it because he has this distinct art style and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I thought he directed this, but no, it was actually a guy called Hiroshi Fukutomi. I probably fucked that
Hiroshi
whole name up.
Futomi?
Fukutomi with Fukutomi. I don't know. It's Fukutomi. Okay, for Fukutomi. Fucktomi. I don't know.
Tony.
Yeah.
Fuck Tony. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck Tony. So yeah, I did not know he directed this one. Okay, for the longest, I assumed it was Masami Obari. No, Masami Obari. He actually was doing the character design and the animation director, which is what he does for a whole bunch of stuff. That's how you know when you watch something. It's like, oh shit, Masami Obari worked on this. You can tell by the characters. How the way they're designed. Animation style, but in this movie it's very obvious that they was working on the tight budget. So hey, that Masami style, you know what I mean, definitely took some shortcuts in some cases, especially with Billy. but don't worry, but no, I'll post a good example of that later, perhaps. But yeah. Also, I just want to point out for you gooners out there and everything, Masami Obari also, if you like his animation style and his character designs, you gooners will love to know that he also put his own twist and style and directed a bunch of hentai stuff. Okay, a bunch of hentai. For example, the one I'm most familiar with is called Angel Blade. Okay, you guys are welcome.
Oh shit!
Angel Blade. He directed a lot of smut, by the way. And it's very apparent too when you see some other stuff that he worked on. Like, for example, Battle Arena Toshinden, which is a video game anime movie based off of the fighting game on the PlayStation 1. It's called Battle Arena Toshinden. I actually have the movie that I was planning on reviewing sometime into the future. So, we'll cross that bridge eventually. But you can see, like, the character design he did for, like, the chick. Like, you can see that, like, oh yeah, this motherfucker definitely made some porn. But
yeah, the best artist, bro.
But however, though, even more so when you see Voltage Fighter Gao Kaiser, that's another thing that he worked on, and that's also a game for the Neo Geo, which I have to play eventually for Boss Syndrome. But yeah, Voltage Fighter Go Kaiser, that's something he also lended his whole unique style to, and the character designs on that shit. Yeah, that nigga did some porn. But enough with all that type of stuff. We talking about Fatal Fury. We ain't talking about the rest of Masami Obari stuff. He didn't even direct this shit, okay? It was from that fuck Tony guy. So, anyways, let's move on to the actual movie, shall we?
Our anime intro. There we go. Fatal Fury.
Okay, so I'll start with my notes. I'll just say the transitions, like the transitioning into different like parts, like you could tell. Like, for example, okay, I'll give you the beginning, right? Because it was black and white in the beginning. Right. And after the whole black and white will turn to color. I actually like that. I thought it was thought it kind of gave like the style of the movie and the sense of the movie, like the direction of the movie.
Well, people just chill inside the temple, mind their own business. before a bunch of ninjas. We don't know who the ninjas are. I guess they work for Geese or some shit, obviously. But the ninjas that nobody don't know about just came in, just wrecked the fuck out these people inside that temple, bro. Yeah. And then they got like the secret scroll of the reccomend. I ain't gonna pronounce that shit. It's some fighting style that Terry and his master knows. reccomend. I can never say it right, so I ain't even gonna try. You know what? Whenever I say it, this is what I'm gonna do from now on. Every time I say it, I'm going to replace my voice with the people in the movie saying it. Okay?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's all. We're gonna do it over. Okay? So yeah, so starting now, yeah, y'all finna hear that instead, okay? So anyways, they grab the scroll of thing, and then it transitions over to present day, present day in the fucking 90s. So it goes to present day, and you see there's a nice little park, you know what I mean? Everybody chilling. It's a nice day out there. It's sunny. Everybody chilling. And then you see, like, Tong Fu Ru with Terry, who's dressed exactly like he do when he's grown. More on that later. And then you also see some fucking ice sprite in normal clothing, like some fucking ice demon right beside Terry. And then you might be wondering, who the hell is the fucking ice spirit? Like, why the fuck is Shiva's son? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck is Shiva's son is right by Terry? And then you come to realize, oh wait, that's Andy Bogart, Terry's brother. Well, guys, you can also look behind me, okay?
You see that his hair is
not the colors and called it a day.
Yeah, you all look behind me. That is Andy, okay? What the fuck was Shiva's son doing playing Andy Bogart?
Yeah, no idea. That's what I was thinking.
Icy ass blue hair and everything. Like, what the hell? Like, well, why did they do that for? You know what I mean? Like, maybe, I guess it was a design choice because, he's cold-hearted and he's ice cold. Okay, yeah. And the ice cold nigga didn't even learn the secret technique. More on that later. Yeah, but that's from what it is. It goes to all the thing, and then you see, like their adopted father, which is Jeff Bogart, who is, there, because, Jeff Bogart is for the kids, bro. You know what I mean? He's in there chilling with them. They all talking to him and everything.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, like Jeff is the people's champion. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, yeah, so he's the people champion, bro. Yeah, exactly. Like Jeff Bogart, the people champion, bro. And so he's doing all that. Then all of a sudden you see Arif there. And she comes in, you know what I mean? And talks to Jeff. There go Arif, the flower girl. She's coming up to him. Oh, Jeff, you want a flower? Blah, blah, blah. Little do you know that she's a distraction. Okay? Because all of a sudden, these dudes in suits, where did they appear from?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And then they pulled that little blades and everything, so they had to be the ninjas, right? You know what I mean? So they like charging at Jeff.
While they're holding on to him.
Yeah, exactly. While basically he's fending them off, people grabbing on him. And he's fending them off, so it's like, yo, why are you protecting the one girl when there was a bunch of kids around you, bro?
Right.
There's a bunch of kids around you and all the stabbing, but you want to protect the blue-haired chick. It's almost like she got plot armor or something. So much for that plot armor later. But yeah, so it's kind of like, so he only want to protect her or something. Okay, cool, whatever, buddy. They should put you right on the list, but instead he got put on the obituary list. Okay.
Yeah.
Because while through that fighting, one dude go, whoop, stab him right in his back.
Oh no.
No.
He aura farmed too hard, bro.
Guess who pulls up beside his little fucking souped up limo? Okay. Young Geese, bro. And what's funny about Young Geese, well, it's Geese Howard, but what's funny about Young Geese is that Young Geese looks more like Andy does in the actual games.
Oh God, bro. Yeah.
This was literally Geese Howard. in that scene there. Because I don't know what the fuck that fucking ice demon was there. But that was Andy Bogart, bruh. You know what I mean? He comes up there and he's like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So he's talking his shit. And then, like, he goes to fight Jeff and everything, even though Jeff all bleeding out and everything like that. And you would think Jeff would be like, hey, man, chill, bro. I just got stabbed. Hold up, you know? Like, no, he don't say that. Instead, he goes to square up against Geese like, you know, hey, listen. Like, you know, it's time to run the fade. And it didn't really turn to a fade. It turned to a wash.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
And then he punches him right in the chest too and just kills him.
Oh!
Yeah. So while all that is happening, by the way, while like Jeff is fighting the fucking assassin ninjas and shit and all that type of stuff, and for this slow ass limo to pull up and Geese to come up, guess what's happening? Tong Fu Ru, Terry, and Andy is taking God knows how long to run down some stairs.
Oh no! This is horrifying right there.
For real.
Yeah, they're just watching. They're like, hey,
yeah, they
watching.
We have to do something.
Yeah, exactly. And then they finally run down there whenever like the homie gets stabbed, and it's like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? So whatever, they run down there and everything, and while they running down there, you know, Jeff's dead. So good job, you know what I mean? Good job, guys. Like, y'all could have jumped down the cliff or something, like jumped down the wall. I don't even think it was even that far up. No, nothing. Like, you got a master martial artist in Tong, and he couldn't do that. Like, he couldn't do nothing fancy.
But they could have just ran downstairs and got there in time. But they
I know.
They could have walked down there.
They're enjoying the scenery
in history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they respected him.
Yeah, for real.
They wanted to see him die.
They hit spectator and then realized, oh, wait a minute, we can just join the match? Jeff Bogart is dead. Do you guys have any notes before I can continue on?
I'll be real. My notes are kind of like roasting.
Oh, feel free. Feel free to share them.
Okay, I was gonna say Geese was probably one of the most straight oral farming dude in the freaking show, and bro also sounds just like M. Bison.
Commissioner, go find out who those two are now.
Bro sounds like Bison.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for adding that note there. I guess I'll move on. I guess I'll move on then. Basically, Andy and Terry is like, "Hey, Tom, how come you didn't help? You know, Dad or whatever. You know, like how come you didn't help him?" And then that's when we find out, hey, Tom's a bit of a bitch, ain't he?
Yes.
Because he's basically saying, hey, I mean, if I went there to help, then I couldn't teach you guys how to fight and train. If I went down there, I would have got fucking murked by Geese too. So I wouldn't be able to help you guys. It's like,
yeah, this is so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So he's just fucking gatekeeping hard as fuck in the whole fucking movie, bro.
Yeah, so like, you're just gonna let your prize student get fucking wrecked by another student because you thought, so how am I gonna keep teaching the techniques then?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't even gonna fucking teach it anyways. Like, oh, it's not for you guys or whatever.
Yeah, it was kind of like, okay, buddy, like, you know, if basically you pressed by Geese, then say you pressed by Geese, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But and then I guess that's when he tells them, hey, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna train you guys up, and you guys can get your revenge on Geese. So I'm gonna train you guys and everything like that. Which is funny. Notice how Tong said that he would train, but Andy gets sent off to Japan to train while he stays in the area with Terry to train him specifically.
Favoritism off rip, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's kind of like that should tell you something right there to where it's like, hey, how come? Hey, yeah, man, I'm finna train y'all. But you go to Japan for some other training, bruh. Terry can stay with me. So that was already kind of like, wow, look at Tom already picking his favorite. Like, oh, whoa, my favorite student just died. Time for me to pick another one. You there, red hat boy. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. But anyways, there's a time skip. 10 years later, Terry shows up again to the town. Same fucking clothes he had when he was a kid, so I guess he bought them from the same goddamn store. Also, did y'all notice something about Terry's hat?
Yeah.
It was just a metal fucking plate right there. Didn't say Favorite Fury, no King of Fighters, no funny little logo or something. Who the fuck wears a fucking trucker hat with a metal plate?
That's a great question.
Terry Bogard, huh?
I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I feel like that's where I feel like Guilty Gear took Soul Bad Guy's bandana from.
Oh.
Like, y'all can't tell me that, like, they didn't take that from this. But anyways, you know, Terry goes and he's looking for geese. And he knows just the place to look for geese. Because he walks into a bar. Sits down. He tries to ask around about geese. And like he'd even ask the waiter lady. His way of trying to ask where geese is at is by waiting until she passed by him. Then he smacks her ass. Amazing.
What the fuck?
I mean, have you guys seen that commercial? It was a mobile ad for King of Fighters or something.
Yep.
Good run. Hey, come on.
Come on.
行くよ。
Amazing.
Oh, shit's making
Amazing.
Anyways, here, before we got derailed by Terry smacking ass here, word gets round that Terry is, you know what I mean, trying to ask about geese, and geese gets informed about it. Quickly transitions over to this blue-haired girl, who was the flower girl from when like Jeff got his ass stabbed up out there. That's when you get treated to some real quality voice acting.
He's such a babe! I can't stand it! Alright, it's mine!
That was some quality 90s voice acting. I'll put it like that. Do you guys have something to add?
So, Lily. How is she not able to know who Terry is? Even though this is the same kid that wore this for like 15 plus years.
No.
The same exact ass fit, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Same. I mean, that's probably how she figured out, hey, that's the guy. You know what I mean? From way back then, because Terry got on the same clothes. But for Terry, and it's like, how did he know that was the same chick? Just because she had the same blue hair? Okay. I don't know. That shit was a bit of a stretch, but yeah. Did y'all got some more of that before I move on?
Oh, I also know that she's an only anime only because she's not in the Fatal Fury series at all.
Which is crazy because there's this little CGI series called KO of Destiny or something like that. And in that, they do a brief thing of Terry Bogart's story. And somehow they managed to bring her into it too. When it's like, she was never in Fatal Fury or King of Fighters. Why the fuck is they bringing her into two? Yeah, exactly. They brought her back for this CGI series for King of Fighters. To like be a little sub story for Terry. They brought her back and they tried to expand on the story of her and Terry. And it's like, I don't want to see her at all. She got... Like,
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, exactly. Like, she's non-canon like a motherfucker. So why do I care? You know what I mean? Like, to see that. But yeah, I mean, that was just something else. But yeah, she's not a Favorite Fury person. This is non-canon. This is an OC why should I give a fuck? But this OVA definitely tries to make you care about her. Yeah, but
hard.
yeah, but yeah, man. And so basically, it leads to her saying, "Hey, I'm not a hoe or nothing, but I have a rose. When I throw this rose out, whoever catches it can basically spend a night with me." She throws the rose, and Terry just catches it. Like, not even trying. Like, Terry don't even move. Like, Terry just...
Not even just that. It was like all the dudes pounced on it, and then it bounced up in the air magically and went to Terry.
Here, boys. Catch it.
Yeah, all right, it's mine.
Acting like dogs.
Bro, that budget. Oh, my... Like, what?
Main character syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. Main character syndrome, bro.
His aura grabbed it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Terry just farmed his fucking shit in the chair. And the roses gravitated towards him, basically. So he catches it, but not before his thumb bleeds. Which we'll play into some shit later, of course, which was corny as all fuck. But yeah, so he catches it. Yeah, he catches it, and then it's like, all of the dudes get mad at him, like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Well, of course, they ain't say that, but they do the classic '90s dub.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, you bastard. Like that type of stuff. So they all gang up, try to fight Terry, and Terry is fucking him up, by the way. And while Terry's fucking him up, Lily, the blue hair chick that threw the rose, by the way, she's just sitting on that fucking on the damn stairway, and it's like, if you look real closely, you can see that like from where she was sitting to all the stairs at the bottom, you may notice a rush of fluids going down the stairway. Because she was fucking turned on.
This fighting is incredible.
I guess all the fighting woke up Joe Higashi, who just chilling in the bar for whatever fucking reason. He was just chilling. He was just chilling there, just happened to be there for plot reasons. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. His whole reason for being there, because the plot needed it. And so
yeah,
woke up by the
or a farm in the background, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He go, "Oh, you woke me up from my nap." And then like him and Terry kind of talk, trying to be cool. You know what I mean? They all trying to say these corny ass, cool, smooth lines to each other. And then they fight each other for like, what? 2 Mississippis? Really?
Yeah, they didn't even fight. Like they didn't
fight. Yeah.
Like all they did was go into a stance. Yeah, all they did was go into a stance, and then literally the police come. It's like, okay, fight's over.
I make sure to point out that Seth called Joe Iori. I hope you guys know who that person is.
Yep, Iori.
Oh my god.
I thought they had like a fresh spin on him or something, man.
Iori, the motherfucker got the red fucking thing covering his eyes.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I think it was just him, but like his hair didn't fall down yet. He didn't use like gel, you know. All right, chill out, man.
The cop showed up, and when the cop showed up and everything like that, guess what Joe does?
Yeah, he throws a table.
He throws a table around at the cops.
Hey, don't make me laugh.
Yeah.
Now run for it.
Like for what?
Yeah.
Why are they chasing us?
Yeah. The cops had straight up said, "Hey, y'all, stop fighting."
That is dips, bro. Like,
yeah. And then they dip in what I'm just like, yo, like, was Joe listening to like NWA and shit inside the bar or some shit? Like this.
And then when they go to the fucking alleyway and they hide or whatever from the cops, he fucking blames Terry for it, bro. Like, bro, you literally just threw a whole ass table. I'm telling y'all just to chill out, not even to like they're gonna arrest you, bro.
Yeah, for real. Like he just straight up just kind of like throws the white man. Yeah, that shit killed me. I was just like, yo, what?
Gee, thanks for nothing, man. Now the damn cops are looking for me. Sorry. by
You threw a whole
table at him. Yeah.
You're Terry, Andy's older brother, right?
Yeah, not to mention they also make up like super fast.
Yeah, for real,
They threw a hotel room and everything, bro.
Yeah, they make up super fast, and yeah, then they go to like Joe's apartment or room, and they throw him back some shots, and why they be like, "Oh yeah, man, I know your brother Andy. Small world. Wow, you know Andy. Blah blah blah. Yeah, man, like he knows this thing called Copo, and like he blah blah blah, and like he broke my ribs, man. You know, so he's sharp. But however, Terry, by just going inside of a stance with you, you're probably way better than him. Like, and that's when the Joe glazing begins.
Yes.
Just like,
yeah.
You're like, hey man, I fought your brother and he cracked 3 of my ribs, but man, just by you going inside that stance, man.
Oh, man. Cracked probably 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, damn man, I think I should bend over and just let you take my manhood, Terry. Like, Jesus.
Literally. Yeah.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Later.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
And more of that glazing comes in.
Yeah, bro, that glazing will come in way later. Jesus Christ. That's pretty much where the scene then transitions over to Billy talking to Geese about, hey, that's the Bogart brother, and that's Joe Higashi, the the famous kickboxer. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I just want to point out that Billy sounds more Australian than British.
I knew I'd seen him somewhere before.
Yeah, so you guys got any more to have on before I move on?
This is, I mean, it's kind of about the whole movie in general. But when they're like all like, punching each other to try to find that rose or grab that rose, I think it was like a smooth 10 seconds of the same reused animation over and over again. And then when fucking Terry was fighting, the group or whatever, wasn't like a still shot of what's her name, the girl? They barely show like any action besides maybe like a still pan shot of him just punching somebody. I was just basically throughout the entire movie was just that budget really showing.
Yeah. From everything we was talking about, it moves on later. I wouldn't say later that day. It's more like the next day. Terry decided, hey, I'm gonna visit my dad's graveyard. Then also the trees start rustling, a tree start rustling, and then out pops out an ice demon. I mean Andy Bogart. He comes out and immediately starts attacking Terry. There's no, hey man, long time no see, brother. You know what I mean? No, hey, big dog, it's been a while, bruh. Ain't nothing like that. It's straight up, you know what I mean? Just fucking jump out.
All those fucking punches, bro.
Yeah, for real, coming out the tree, just fucking barrage blows and all that type of stuff. They stop because Tom Furu shows up and he's like, hey y'all, stop that fighting, cause I ain't do no fighting when my prize pooper got murdered. But so y'all stop fighting. Yeah. You know what I mean? So he breaks up the fight, then he brings them together. They all talking about, hey, we all already know why y'all here. We know why we all here. We need to get that dude Geese. He just explains that, hey, I mean, it's glad to have you guys back. We on this mission, and you guys are stronger than your father was. I think you guys are ready. However, I have the secret technique that not even Geese knew. That's why Geese even attacked your dad in the first place, was because of this secret technique. And that's why he stole the scroll, but the scroll doesn't even have the secret technique. Only I have knowledge of it right in my head, and I can only teach it to one of y'all.
Yeah.
Why only one?
Why? Yeah.
Why? The little fucking gatekeeping ass nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
It's like you talk about how bad he wants to, get back on, get back on fucking Geese.
Yeah.
Obviously, he doesn't care enough if he only, wants to teach one, and they're already stronger than him, right? They're stronger than the dad already.
Yeah.
But he still refuses to even give it to any of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, they both ready, but he don't want to teach it because, it can't be taught by somebody who's full of hate. These motherfuckers came back to run the fate with Geese because he killed their dad. They both of them mad. Both of them feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's just crazy why, they're both Bogarts. So, I mean, if he wanted to keep it in the family, it would still be a unique move. It's not like they're
Right.
teach anybody.
And plus, you can't say, it can't be somebody filled with anger. Motherfucker, why did they train for 10 years? To run the fade, to fight some nigga.
For real, yeah.
It would have made sense for both of them to learn it. That was their whole point.
Yeah,
it was their whole point to get revenge on.
Yeah. The whole mission is built by fucking hate and anger.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It always has been, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But then, however, though, you can't be too angry, bro. You can't be too angry. It's like, huh? This whole thing was built around bloodshed. And it's finna end in murder. It's gonna end in murder. Y'all came back to run the fake with Geese and kill that nigga. Like, blood in, blood out. It's murder, okay?
Straight up, yeah.
Like you guys are doing a retaliation, a 10-year retaliation. Although it could have been solved with, listen, Terry, when you become 18 years old, buy a gun and shoot that nigga. Like, roll the credits. Like, you know what I mean? But instead, no.
It's just like,
yeah, but no, learn some martial art for 10 years. But I can only teach y'all the secret killer technique to one of y'all, though. So I'm gonna make y'all mad as shit for 10 years. And then when y'all get back, I'm gonna make one of y'all even more pissed off.
Edging them so hard, bro. Yeah.
That shit is so damn stupid. Yeah, it's so goddamn dumb to where it's like, yeah, that's right. You guys will be.
I'm like, do you not like? I mean, this is like the one like time where it's justified fucking rage, bro. Yeah, you see what Geese, bro? In the fucking opening scene, Geese had his fucking ninjas slaughter a whole temple of people for a fucking troll. Like, do you not know what this dude is capable of, bro? Like,
yeah, exactly.
He needs to be gone, bro.
And then y'all watch fucking Jeff get stabbed up, and then not only get stabbed up, but get the shit killed out of him by fucking Geese. And then it's like, you can't be filled with all that hate, bro. You can't be filled for all that hate. You know what I mean? Like, y'all need to calm down, okay? So what? Enough of all the tomfoolery being a gaslighting bitch. Geese is like, hey, so the Bogart brothers are back. You know what I mean? And I know they're coming for me, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna host the King of Fighters tournament, and they gonna get murked in this tournament. You know, because they won't last against Raiden. Because Raiden is the big wrestler dude you guys saw.
Yeah.
They won't get past Raiden, and they won't get past Billy. Basically. Like, in other words, Geese is hoping that they just going to get murked. The tournament happens, and I'm just going to point this out. I know you guys won't know what the hell I'm talking about here. But the logo they use for King of Fighters, I shit you not, is the logo for SummerSlam. In wrestling, or around at the time.
Wait, good ass?
Yeah, exactly. Around the time for wrestling for the WWE or whatever, they have this thing during the summer called SummerSlam. They doing a little montage, like, we got some random J-popper or whatever inside the back singing while the tournament's going on. And I must say, Terry and Andy and Joe is overqualified for this tournament. They are just beating niggas in seconds.
Fucking one shot everybody.
Yeah, for all the fights are just one shot. So for Geese, he kind of shook over that. You know what I mean? But all these people just one shot in everybody. So Geese goes to Lily and he's like, "Hey, listen. Hey, by the way, I just realized we totally skipped over that."
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah,
because the Lily part came before the.
Yeah, so before we get to him talking to Lily to make him drink poison, previously Terry ran into Lily again right on the street. Okay, and somehow they knew each other. They caught back up as though they was old friends.
Right.
Yeah, as though they was old friends or something. Like, they catching up like they old friends. It's like, how y'all know each other? The only time y'all seen each other was like during the murder of Jeff Bogart. Very stupid. But anyways, Terry calling her out like, I know you better than this, Lily. Nigga, how?
For real.
Main character, I'm telling you that. Main character syndrome.
Yeah. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, I know you're better than this. You don't have to be stuck in a cage and blah, blah, blah. Like, how do you know she's stuck in a cage? Like, how you know about all this? Like, damn, bro. Like, were you like a stalker?
Where are you these lore drops? Like,
yeah, for real. Like, he's dropping hella lore and stuff. Like, how do you know this, motherfucker? Like, you was gone for 10 years training. You know what I mean? So how you come back and know everything about her?
Sorry, one time 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah, so he's going out on the thing and like she's like, you don't know nothing about me, Terry. ha ha, but I really want to fuck you, but you don't know nothing about me. You know what I mean?
Not to mention, like, she also like licked Terry's thumb too. That was the scene where she licked his thumb.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, okay, that's where the thorn came in when he caught the rose and his thumb was like, oh yeah, and like that's for the thorn. I sure hope she doesn't try to do nothing bad to him later. But yeah, Geese is like, hey, so you know that guy? She's like, no. You know what I mean? Nope. And you can just tell by like his face, he's like, you lying fucking you know what I mean? Like, you lying ass bitch. Eventually with Geese goes, I'm gonna make the King of Fighters tournament, and then that's when you saw Terry, Andy, and Joe clean house and one shot all these people to the point where Geese is like, hey, yo, what the hey, nah, hey, Lily, listen man, I know you got some for that dude. I know he got some for you. You know what I mean? He's probably a virgin. You know what I mean? Like, he spent like his childhood training. So, you know what I mean? So go ahead and, you know, like, hey, I got a thing of, I don't know what the fuck that was, some liquor?
Champagne?
It was like champagne.
Yeah, for real. Like, hey, I got like this poison champagne. I call it the champagne. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? So go to him and poison him. And she's like, ooh. Goes to Terry and she's like, oh, how about a drink? And it's like, Terry's like, hey, I'm in a martial arts tournament right now. Yeah, I think I will get intoxicated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Like, she comes in and he's asleep too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, he inside there resting and chilling, and she just come in there, hey, you want a drink? Yeah, sure, I love to get drunk before I fight. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh my god. Terry goes to like sip, and right before she sip, she like feels guilty, and she just backhands that shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. It's like, no.
Wow, she doesn't look anxious at all.
No.
Terry, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. While I rub my face on your fucking chest. Yeah, and then it leads to, oh, Lily. Oh, you tried to poison me? I mean, it's all good. Let's fuck.
Exactly. Went from stage 1 to stage 5.
Yeah, for real. Like, bro, that went quickly. You know that nigga had to do some real serious fucking backshotting because, like, homeboy hat fell on the ground. You
the house, yeah.
You know, and Terry don't take off that hat until, like, he won something. Okay, and throws off the hat. Nah, that nigga said, alright. He goes, yep, time for my next match, too. So, like, damn. Like, bro. Like, damn, he got that post-narrative buff. Yo, he about to fuck somebody up because his mind is clear.
Off screen.
Actually, like, I don't know if you knew this, but, like, in, like, actual sports, like unironically, like, releasing nut pause is actually like, beneficial for sport performance, like unironically. So he actually probably did get like an actual buff after that.
Oh, damn! That means that. I mean, like if Terry was one-shotting people before he lost his virginity, imagine now. And also, I just want to ask this question here. When the people was then getting shook because it's like, hey, Terry, Andy, and Joe is being too much at the tournament. We might need to kill them and whatever. I guess there was some henchmen people inside the crowd that was walking by, I guess trying to look for Tong, and Tong was in disguise.
Yeah.
And when he's in disguise and stuff, you know, there's a girl who's right by him and go, hey, they're gone. And Tong goes, oh, thank you for helping me. And she's like, no problem. You know, like, whatever can do to help. And it's like, who is she?
Exactly.
Yeah, for real.
Cause like I low key think like, wait a minute, is that Mai? You know what I mean? Like, is that Mai? Cause you would think a popular character like Mai would have a bit more screen time, right?
Yeah, they were saving her for like the second movie.
Yeah, exactly. Cause bro, the second movie and in the motion picture, Mai is like all over the damn place with her heaving ass titty fucking bouncing across her neck and whatever, moving on to the fight. Hey, by the way, do you guys got some notes to add? Because I'm just going through the movie now. You guys got any notes to add in between this part before I move on?
Let's see. Oh. Since we're still in the tournament, yeah. Joe Higashi, man, so much glazing.
Oh, thank you.
All this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was the next part I was going to mention. That Joe is literally just like e-sucking. Like, not even e-sucking. This nigga is in person, just like air-throating Terry.
His balls in his throat, bro.
Terry seems to be enjoying himself. It's weird, you know? You fight like an animal, all bearing your fangs and stuff, while Terry's more solid, like a tree or something, with his roots sunk in the earth.
Hey, when did you start becoming such a fan of Terry Bogard? Like, what?
Ever since that hotel room, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Since that hotel room and they had a few drinks, I mean, like the scene transition. So, hey.
Off-screen love.
Yeah.
Shoot, Terry must have said all of his. He must have said all of his moves because shoot, Joe definitely knew it.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna read exactly what it says. Joe hyperglazing Terry right in front of Andy, and he knows Andy the longest.
Andy just gets fucking cucked by everything.
Yeah, for real. And I'm just like, bro, like Andy is just getting fucking shafted throughout this whole movie, bro.
Absolutely shafted.
So they doing a whole montage. They got the J-pop still singing with the whatever song that was playing. It's like some J-pop slop. Wow, that rhymed. But yeah, so all that's going on, and then I just want to point out too that while they doing a whole montage, you see a little bit of a little wink wink nod stuff, cause you see some characters from Fate of Fury losing to Terry, Andy, and Joe. But they also snuck in like a drawing of Baki being beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By Joe.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So they snuck in Baki. And also, as Seth calls it, Marshall Lee.
Marshall.
Yeah. And did Terry just knock out motherfucking like
Marshall Lee? But who the fuck is Marshall Lee?
Marshall Lee. One of the fights came up to Terry against Andy. And it's like, oh shit, like the brothers are finally about to fight. And while they're about to fight, the Joe is standing in Terry's corner, by the way. I just want to point that out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like Joe just straight up just decided, like, I think Terry's my best friend now.
Bro.
Yeah, so he's standing in Terry's corner and like, and like they are about to fight, and Joe's like, man, I can't believe my best friend Terry is about to sit here and like, and totally beat this loser Andy here, And while that's happening, you see a bunch of, like a sniper elite players, above, above and everything, and they're about like to basically to snipe Terry, because poor Andy's not about to get shot. Their main focus is on Terry. Like,
Terry.
Yeah. So like poor Andy get even shafted by assassins, bro. Like,
for real, that's actually insane.
I'm just surprised how Joe was able to catch
how was he so fast?
Yeah. Like all there was a flicker of light.
Terry, Andy.
So the person fires, and I guess Joe got the reflex because he jumped up and took that bullet right in the back for Terry.
The back shot, actual back shot.
Which is funny to me because before the shot went off, he went to warn them, like, "Yo, watch out!" And like Andy's like, "Yo, I'm tired of being second fiddle here to fucking Terry." You know what I mean? He's like, "Yo, fuck that sniper. I'm tired of getting like fucking second fiddle to Terry." So he goes in anyway, and Joe's like, "See, this is why you're not my best friend no more." So he jumps in the way for fucking Terry and takes a shot basically.
Nice.
Ooh.
And when that happens and everything, they all panicking like, "Yo, what's happening?" And when they go, "Hey, yo, okay, we got him, so let's try again to shoot Terry or whatever." They try to aim the shot, but then the lights goes off. Who turned off the lights?
Some random snipers, I guess.
Now that I think about who turned off the lights inside the stadium,
Oh, that girl.
I think it was Lily. Cause she seemed to have
Lily?
everything set up for the
Yeah, she was
escape.
running around. Yeah.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was that my
True.
chick. Yeah. At first, I thought it was the my character. There.
Yeah.
But no, I think it was Lily. Cause later on in everything like that, you see her like, cause when the lights came back on, you see they are gone out the ring, and like
She's guiding everybody.
People
Yeah.
and then you see her like guiding them, like, "Hey, I'm gonna help y'all escape." Like, bro, she had everything prepared. She had a little ladder to go down there and everything. I guess that Bogart dick was real good because she like, yo, I want to save that. When they go down and everything, they go, "Hey, Lily, all right, we're down here. You're free to come down too." And instead of her going, "Hell yeah, I'm finna climb down this bitch too," instead she just turns around dramatically because guess who's behind her?
Mr. Geese.
Yeah, Geese Howard, who proceeds to call her a bitch and fucking
ungrateful bitch. Die.
Why was she the last one? Why was she the last one to go down? Like, what was the point of her being the last one?
To die.
Yeah, I mean, for purposes, yeah. I get it that Joe was, injured, and obviously he went down second. But like, the first one who went down was Andy. Andy was the first one. Like, she was just up there, and then Terry's like, "What are you doing? Come on, you need to get down here."
She's like, "I need to die for plot reasons, so you have motivation later."
Yep.
Yeah.
And then let's not forget when she gets hit by geese. Literally, she elegantly falls and then like lands on her head. Tragedy.
She landed right on her head, by the way.
That was the softest landing I've ever seen. Softest headland ever.
Yeah.
Yes. So difficult.
Yeah, first she landed on the ground in slow motion, which probably would explain why when Terry ran to her body, no blood, no cracked skull, like, she ain't even leaking, not even knocked out. She just, "Hey, so that happened. So before I die, let me give you some parting words." You know what I mean?
Without any struggle. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course she says some parting words to Terry, which is gonna be used for plot reasons later for motivation. And then it's like, there's something that's weird to me because when Terry went and held her body and he said his name, and then he said her name out loud like Lily, you know what it reminded me of?
Are you thinking about the Mega Man?
Nope.
Explore scene?
No. Devil May Cry 1.
Dante? Yeah.
Yeah, whenever Dante goes up Trish, "I should have given you light.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Lily!" All of these hitmen surround them, and shit seems bad. But Tong arrives, inside a Jeep. He's like, "Yeah, y'all come on in here," And while they making the escape, I guess Tong gets hurt or something real bad.
He gets stabbed by Australian dude. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So he gets hurt, critically injured, by the way. I just want to say, because he still got time to drive to the hospital apparently, or like a clinic and everything. So they drive there and everything, and Tong is on the bed. He's been unresponsive, and they pretty much saying, "Yo, I think he's done for." Andy Bogart's like, "Yo, first I was the second fiddle. Okay. Then I lose my best friend in Joe because he's all over you, Terry. And now my master dies. Wow, I really love this dude. And he's died here.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he sent me to Japan to train with somebody else."
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm so mad. I'm going to avenge him. I think Geese is done for, bro. Like, Geese is cooked. I'm finna go there. I'm finna put on my chef hat, and I'm finna cook Geese. Fuck all this. I had enough. So he leaves out. And before Terry can follow him, like, "Yo, Andy, hold up." You know what I mean? All of a sudden, his arm gets grabbed. He turns around. Tong is alive and well, and is talking and healthy and everything.
I was right for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And like, he's just kind of like, "Yo, I couldn't wait for that bitch ass nigga to leave. You know what I mean? Remember all that whole talk about don't let anger control you and make you be violent? Yeah, fuck him. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, fuck him. Like I chose you. I'm finna teach you.
Even though fucking Terry's mad as fuck about his girlfriend getting murdered as well. But,
yeah, exactly. He's like, yeah, I picked my favorite, and my favorite is you. You know, so I'm finna teach you the secret technique. I would just wait until your bitch ass brother left. And sure enough, and everything, he don't start teaching Terry that technique until Andy sees Joe again and was like, "Listen, man, can we be cool again and be best friends again?" Yeah, sure.
I want Glade.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, sure, man. So let's go ahead and storm, like, you know, like a Geese's base by ourselves. Even though I myself got shot in the back not too long ago. This will go fine. So, like, basically, Andy and Joe become friends again, or at least best homies again, and they march off to, like, the Unga Geese place. And it's not until when they leave off there where Tongue is like, thank God. Okay, fuck that shit, nigga. So, you guys got something to add before I go on about teaching the technique?
No.
Wait, let me see. Let me check my notes. Unfair Andy hating, yes. Yeah, I mean, really, just I mean, add on to what you say, you know. Yeah, Tong Su, whatever his name is, he's a bitch. And he really did not fuck with Andy at all. Throughout, I mean, even though they were both like mad and had rage, you know, he still fucking taught Terry the same technique that Andy was trying to learn as well. Even though wasn't it stated that Andy might have been a little bit strong? I mean, yeah, Andy's like a little bit stronger than Terry, I think, something like that. But I mean, honestly, the ball guy is, you know, probably the second antagonist, you know, behind Geese. If you really think about it.
Low key.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to say, while Tongue is teaching Terry the technique, Tom Ferrugo's copy my stance, and he goes out the stance, and then fucking Terry sees the stance and go, nah, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm just like, that's not even the same fucking stance.
Yeah, I got one more thing to add as well. His fucking Tong fucking added to that hate that Andy had as well, because he was fucking fake died, or was like in a fake ass coma, you know, and that got fucking Andy even more riled up.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a fucked up guy, bro. Honestly, and that's
this dude spent the whole entire time gaslighting Andy.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. I mean,
but yeah, so basically, you know, Tom goes out this T-pose, and Terry like, oh, I can't T-pose, dude. And so Tom tells him, listen, you got to gather the spirit of Mother Earth. And Terry's like, Mother Earth. And the first thing Terry thinks about when he says Mother Earth is Lily.
Lily's dead.
Yeah, all right,
bro,
buddy.
Like, bro, I don't know what she did to him in that locker room when they was fucking, but for this dude to immediately equate her with Mother Nature, though,
it's crazy.
Yo, that gave me some fire fucking coochie there. I mean, I'm just saying. Meanwhile, Andy and Joe is fucking shit up. All the Geese, little bad guy, you know, people and everything like that. Obviously, that's gonna cause some panic. So one of the henchmen that didn't get beat the fuck up runs over to Geese, basically.
His name was Ripper, wasn't it?
Huh?
Yeah, Ripper. I think that's what it was.
His name was Ripper, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So he goes up to Geese while, like, Geese is calmly just feeding fish, bro. He's calmly just feeding fish. And, like, the dude comes in and panic. Oh, Geese, the Bogart brothers are here. And, like, Geese is like, so what?
They're here. They're fighting their way up.
So what?
Sir?
Don't bother me right now.
bro, the amount of fucks that he lacked saying that line about the Bogart brothers being there was like kind of cold, but kind of cool.
It was.
He's just like, so what? Yeah. You know what I mean? It keeps feeding the fish. Like, that dude didn't give a fuck, okay? That shit was an amazing line, to the point where now I'm gonna start saying that shit now. So anyways, While Terry's learning the technique and he's on his way to fight Geese and everything, Andy and Joe are now fighting against the people that they didn't fight inside the tournament, which was Raiden and Billy Kane, which were sub bosses in the first Fate of Fury. It was the dude who drunk stuff to become overpowered, Billy Kane, and Raiden. Those were the 3 sub bosses before you fought Geese. And so now they're fighting like the rest of the sub bosses, except they couldn't really one shot these dudes really because they be getting fucked up.
Right.
Raiden was headbutting, you know, like the part where like Joe got shot at, which had the blood, and I was like, damn, that shit looks brutal. I was like, bro, these guys are losing. Terry, hurry up. Come on, protagonist. Come on, bro. Cause these people can't do it. They make a comeback, like all shonen protags tend to do sometimes. They make comebacks, basically. Because when Billy put the fucking pole thing to Andy when like he was down and he fought inside the chest, apparently that was all a bluff. Because Andy had a metal plate in his chest.
Metal plate.
Yeah, so basically he was playing possum. Rushed his ass into the mountain, which made cracks and shit like that with his little I'm gonna say the name wrong, but for people that know Fate Fury, you know that little sliding elbow move he does called the Inakin or something. I probably said it wrong. Whatever. Y'all know that shoulder move. Now Billy's been defeated. And then it goes to Raiden. Joe does his Hurricane upper move.
Use the technique.
Right? Yeah, so Joe got a tornado move of his own, you know, and he uses that to beat Raiden. So anyways, they are defeated, and now they're moving on to Geese. Do y'all got something to say here before we get to the last part?
No.
Seth, do you?
No, the only thing really was the fucking headbutting his wound. That shit was kind of crazy.
Yeah, for real. I was like, damn, that shit looked brutal.
Yeah, it's kind of brutal, yeah, but that's really it.
Yeah, alright. So cool. I'll get to the end here. So, you know, Andy, Joe, they beat the sub bosses, and now they made it to the big man himself, Geese, who has a scar right here for no reason. He doesn't even have that shit in the game. So, alright, cool. Whatever, y'all were trying to make Geese look more badass. I get it. So anyways, they made it to, you know, Geese, and like Andy, who's so filled with anger, that's why he couldn't learn the secret technique for Tomfuru. He immediately goes red at Geese, and Geese says Reppuken very slow, by the way. He's like, Reppuken.
You're going down, man! Yeah!
Reppuken.
And you just see fucking Andy get annihilated, like obliterated. It's kind of like how like you guys seen Dragon Ball Z where like they get hit with like, a big blast and the big blast is covered them and they're like, you know, and you see the shit just covered them.
Body disappears.
Yeah, you see the whole body disappear. Yeah, so Andy got Dragon Ball Z by one Reppuken. He said it so slow.
Wow.
He got one shot at by Geese by one Reppuken and everything. And who's there to save the day? Terry finally shows up. He's like, hey, yo, Andy, Joe, thank you for taking care of my lightweights. All right, I'm here to save the day.
I'm the main character. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Terry, you know, goes to fight Geese. And Terry does 2 moves, by the way. He did the Power Wave first. Geese fucking is like, hey, since I did a Dragon Ball Z move to Andy, why don't I do another Dragon Ball Z move? So he used Goku's teleportation move when Terry Power Geyser appeared behind fucking Terry, basically. And when he did that, you know, Terry is in fucking trouble. And Terry tries to go for the burn knuckle and got that shit countered. And Terry is kind of like, oh my god, I did everything. And
none of my techniques work. He knows every move.
Like, hey, sorry to be that person here, but Terry, you also got rising tackle. You didn't try that, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You got the crack shot. You didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So how does he know all your moves, motherfucker? You only used 2. Already demoralized. You know what I mean? Yeah. Already demoralized. Like, motherfucker, you should have took a page out of a nurse's book and did the wind-up punch. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should have did something like that. But, hey, he didn't do it. He got demoralized. And then, like, why everything seems hopeless for Terry. Terry goes, oh, yeah, that's right. Didn't Tom take favoritism and teach me to move that nobody else knows?
Mm-hmm.
So, so Terry goes and do the little stance and, like, Geese immediately knows what move it is. And I'm like, how do you know what move that is, Geese?
Yeah, you've never seen this shit in your life, bro. What?
If this was a secret technique that you wasn't taught,
I'm searching for it forever.
And been searching for it, which is why you had them ninjas even attack the temple to get the scroll to learn the move, which wasn't there on purpose. How do you know how the move looks? Like, did Tom Fu do it one time so you know how it looks?
Yeah, or like his dad saw him.
Yeah. So did the dad do it? Like,
exactly.
Like how do you know? Like, it's not explaining to you, the watcher. It's not explaining that he knows the move somehow. It's just, oh, that technique. I immediately know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Geese goes, whatever, I'm still going to win anyway. So he does his little blast attack, which is funny because he had his hand out like this, like El Rapukin. He does this shit. Well, what the fuck is this?
He's different, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I guess this movie Geese is built different. And so he does that, and then when it comes to Terry, he does the Senpu Kyaku, which means hurricane kick. But I thought Tom called it the hurricane punch.
The most powerful technique of the Hakyoku Seiken school is the hurricane punch.
So Terry just did something different? Like, did Terry just remix the fucking move right on the fly? Or did they just fuck up?
Yeah, that's probably
different moves.
It's either remove that or
yeah, exactly. I'm just like, I kind of think the dub probably just fucked up.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Because first they're like, simple. Nah, man, let's call that shit the hurricane punch. Oh, wait a minute, we are recording again. All right, Senpu Kyaku. You know what I mean? Like, he does the move. Geese realizes, oh yeah, I can't do nothing about it because the good guy needs to win here because like our budget is low. So Terry just turns into a tornado, goes into Geese. Geese goes, yeah, all right, we ran out of budget. This fight needs to end. Oh, and gets thrown into the water.
Fucking puddle, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And and gets wrecked into the puddle and loses.
Yeah, Terry fucking stands there while he's in that, mid-air falling down, just aura farming, bro, in the sun. Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, Terry beat Geese, and, all is well. Scene then goes over to all of them talking and being like, hey, because they praying at Tongue, or was it Jeff's grave? Well, they praying at somebody's grave. Like, they're not exactly saying whose grave they praying to. But I guess it's Tongues to Jeff or both of them, maybe. But either way, all 3 of them are praying at the grave and showing some respects. And then they're like, hey, so what are you going to do? I'm going to go back to Thailand and defend my kickboxing title. All right, cool. All right, so Andy, so what are you doing? I'm second fiddle to my brother, so now I'm going to dedicate my life to being in his shadow. And hopefully when I see him again, I won't be in his shadow.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna try to be like my brother Terry and surpass him one day. Nigga, how about you live your own life? Don't you got a big titty girlfriend, ninja? You know what I mean? Like, bro, go on and do something else.
That was probably the trade-off for getting cooked so hard.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, inside this movie, he constantly gets cucked. So that's why inside the second movie, it's like, hey, listen. listen, please put mine inside this thing so like he doesn't seem like a loser. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. And then for Terry, he's just kind of like, hey, Terry, so what are you about to do? I don't know. Finna chill, smoke some weed. Listen, man, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
My life's duty is done.
Yeah, because that's essentially to what he was saying, though, right? Like, yo, I'm just chill. Terry is just standing on top of the mountaintop thing and just chilling. And while he sees all of Southtown in the distance and everything, and is chilling, and he throws Lily's favorite flower, which is a lily.
A lily, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, he throws it into the little lake or whatever, and it's like...
Basically saying, fuck Lily.
Yeah, basically saying that was his peace with her, and then...
And then he's like, well, time to live my life now. I got over that shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then the credits pretty much roll, and that's the end of the movie. But yeah, it is like, and that's y'all final notes there.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Let's. Oh no, go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah. That's. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right, and I don't want to go too much of. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, I just got one last thing to add. I mean, basically, this all could have ended. Well, this all could have just not happened if the old man stopped gatekeeping his techniques, but also he could have fucking jumped in and saved what's his name, dad. If he could 10 years later, as an old man, do that same technique and be successful.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he could have ended this. Yeah, over 10 years ago if he really wanted to, but he's a bitch and fuck him.
Yeah, gaslighting, coward ass motherfucker. Like, bro, they really made Tong look like a fucking straight bitch in this movie. Like, bro, Tong is a straight bitch in this movie, bro. And yeah, I totally agree with you. Tong Fu is made to look like such a bitch in this movie, and yeah, there's no disputing that, bro. Yeah, big time. All right, well, with all that being said, that was the end of the movie there, and you guys got any closing thoughts about the movie?
Yeah, sure. I'll give it my final rating. I would give that movie I'll say a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, I can't even say if you can call it a movie. It's more like one of those short movies.
It's it's kind of like an OVA. I mean, yeah. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't say there's really anything about it that was like necessarily like atrocious, right?
Right. Yeah.
I would say, I mean, of course, it's limited by budget. Really, the main thing really was just the pacing, of course. But they had to fit all that in like 45 minutes, so I can't get too mad at that. But yeah, that's really just my rating. Yeah.
Okay, and Quinn, you?
The OVA, I mean, like for 45 minutes, I mean, it was okay. The transitions were it kind of rushed a lot of points, and so it made it very simple. So, for someone that wants to at least get some Fatal Fury in a movie form, I guess I would take it. I would watch it. And, hopefully they see it better. But if they wanted to just be like, hey, I want to have like a short time, like a short watch, because it's only 45 minutes, then, they could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the stuff that you guys are mentioning right now gets fixed in the later movies. Like, especially the motion picture. Because the motion picture is like an hour and sometime. Like, it's a pretty longer movie. And you can tell because the budget, like the animation budget is way higher. So therefore, when y'all was talking about, y'all cons with it, I was just like, oh shit. Then yeah, y'all would like the second one a whole lot, because that really improves on a lot of what you guys mentioned. And I like the second one a whole lot better. And the fights are way better. Like, it's not one shots. Because let's keep it real here. the one shots that was happening inside these fights were mainly because of budget and the time constraints.
Yep.
Whereas for the second one, they had a bigger budget, so the fights were a bit more longer and not full of one shots, basically. Not full of one shots. The fight scene was a bit better, and seeing Terry Bogard get humbled. Spoilers is something I feel like is a very good watch because essentially this ain't really spoilers because it's part of the plot. Basically, Terry gets his ass kicked and becomes a alcoholic.
Okay, going the Ken route. Okay.
Yeah, so he gets his ass kicked and becomes an alcoholic. That shit is very amusing to me for a lot of reasons. But the motion picture is probably the best one to me, in my opinion. I feel like if people have to watch a Fatal Fury movie, the motion picture is where is that? You know what I mean? Cause that that shit was good. But the second one definitely will absolve some of y'all's problems with what y'all mentioned there. But it was very interesting for you guys to actually, for guys not really that familiar with Fatal Fury, it was kind of cool for you guys to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which means, agree. Oh, I'm sorry. Say what?
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, which means it's probably going to ruin some characters now, to where it's like you guys may be playing a fighting game with me sometimes like the future, and let's say we playing like King of Fighters or like I don't know, like some game that has like Tom Furu in it. You know what I mean?
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's say we play Tekken 7 for God knows what reason. And then it's like somebody picks Geese, and whenever like y'all lose to him, so what? Would you recommend this movie to other people? Like, is this worth a watch? You know, like, would you recommend people check out this particular one?
I was thinking about this. I think I would recommend it towards, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'm not sure if I would recommend it to like a newcomer. I guess to this, like a complete newcomer to the series,
right?
Because they might get like, the wrong
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
View of the characters.
Assassination.
Yeah. But I think for somebody that's already kind of like well, more like familiar with the series, something like that. I think they would enjoy it. Definitely a lot more than somebody like brand new coming in to watch it.
And I agree with Seth's take on that.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, I totally agree. If I were to recommend any Fatal Fury movies or anything in general to people ain't familiar with the series, I will always point them to the motion picture, because the motion picture is just straight up a whole unique story. Like, it's just a story just for the movie. Like, it don't even deal with like a big bad from the games. It's like a whole new villain just for that movie and in his own self-contained story. Do y'all got something to say about yourselves in its self-promotion? Anything you want to shout out?
Check out my my OnlyFans. You know, onlyfans.com/Sethic. You know.
Amazing.
All right, thanks. Thank you for your time, man.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. I honestly, you could check out my channel.
Your channel?
Because
your mic is going
cut out.
Oh my goodness, this. Yeah, I guess you could check my channel.
Bro, his mic went out again. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. This is.
Okay, Quinn. Listen.
Just type it out, bro.
You want people to check out your channel? Just leave your channel thing you want me to shout out into the messages on Discord, and I'll just paste it on the thing here.
Yeah. Please don't check out my OnlyFans. That's not real. Thank you.
Yeah, I was just about to say like, oh my god, like people with dead ass try to type that shit in and go.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but hey y'all, don't let me take up y'all time. It's probably 2:00 in the morning by now.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys.
Cannon.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on to do this thing with me. And I appreciate you guys taking time out you guys to collab with me. It means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to collabing with you guys again for Fatal Fury 2.
Yeah.
You know, and everything like that, which will be later on this year. But guys, but for you guys listening, I'm glad you guys tuned in. I hope you guys were enjoyed, entertained. I hope it brought a smile to your face. I don't care if you was watching the video. I don't care if you was listening. I just hope it brought a smile to you or caused you some amusement. In whatever case you decide. But guys, it's been me, the Shin Black, and
it's Quinn. Yeah, Quinn. Oh gosh.
And then Seth right here. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe.
Thank you.
To the Shin Blackest. Yeah.
Yes.
Take care. God bless, and I'll catch you guys next video. Take care. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.